What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yes, I look familiar because like all of this looks pretty recent because my makeup was just like this in my last video, and that's because I just filmed it like 5 minutes ago. I have tried filming this video like 3 times already, and I don't know, like I just really wanted to make sure that I had all of the details in it so that you guys would get all of the tea, because when I tell you guys, like, this was like really weird, like it was just a different experience. It was really weird and it had never happened to me before. At the time, like, it was really annoying and really made me upset, but now I kind of look at it and I'm like I don't know. But this video is about me getting scammed, okay? Yes, it happens to people, and sadly it happened to me. Little old me got scammed. So I'm gonna give you guys all of the details because I don't want you guys getting scammed by the same people. But I'm not gonna like actually give like all of their names and all of their information out, because like I just feel like that's a little rude. I mean, they did scam me, so that was rude, like, too, but I don't want to be rude, so
whatever.
I'm just not going to put their information out. But I am going to tell you guys all of the stuff that happened. So I'm going to take you guys step by step on how I got my money stolen. And yeah, let's jump right into this video. It happened about a month ago, and I really like to change up my hair and just have my hair be different. By the way, if you guys like my hair in this video, then you can use my discount code Camry10 for $10 off of your purchase, because this hair is from RPG hair. So definitely go ahead and use my discount code Camry10 for $10 off of your purchase of $100 or more. But I love hair. I really like hair, and this hair company had followed me on Instagram, and I was like, wow, this hair company has a lot of followers and they have really good wigs. So I started scrolling down their feed, and they had really cute wigs. Like, they had all of these wigs that you could possibly imagine. There were different colors, different hair textures, different lengths. Like, they were just gorgeous wigs. Like, they had lemonade colored wigs, they had ginger colored wigs, aqua blue, cotton candy pink. Like, they just had very gorgeous wigs. They were all custom, so they looked, and they just looked really nice. And they had about like 24 point like something K followers at the time when they started following me. And I was like, wow, I'm just gonna kind of like watch this company and just kind of see how they are, just to make sure that they're legit, because you know, like, whenever it comes to companies on Instagram, you never really know what you're getting into. Like, they could be legit and they could not, so you never really know. I just was like stalking them. I was just like watching their page, and I did see a couple red flags, but I didn't think that they were that big of a deal or anything. But like 2 weeks had passed or whatever since I had started following them back on Instagram, and they had went from like 24K to like 30 something K followers, and I was like, maybe people just really like their like hair or whatever.
Psych!
But I was looking at like their views and stuff, because they had posted like a couple videos like of them just like moving like the hair around like on the little wig stand or whatever. So I was like, maybe they just, like, I don't know, didn't get a lot of views or whatever, because like their views kind of did not match the amount of followers that they had. Like, you know, when you have a lot of followers, you usually get a lot of views too, but that wasn't the case on their videos. But I thought that that was a little suspicious, and they didn't get a lot of likes either. Like, I only have like 3,000 something followers, and I was getting more likes on my pictures than they were getting on theirs, and they had like, at the time, 30 something K. So I was like, that's a little weird. Like, maybe they buy their followers or something, but I was like, whatever, they look legit besides from that. I didn't really make that into a big deal or anything, so I reached out to them, and then I was just like asking them a couple questions about like their hair or whatever, like just like the cost. And I really wanted different colored wigs, because like I really wanted to just like broaden my wig collection, and I was like, this is like the perfect opportunity. So I was just getting all of their information, and once I got all the information, all of the pricing and stuff for their wigs, I held onto it for a little bit, and I just kept watching them. Nothing suspicious happened, and they did post like some of their clients or whatever, and I never really saw like any of their clients like actually comment back on any of the posts that they posted, and all of their clients had like blocked pages, like, well, not blocked, but like private pages. Like, you couldn't just go into their Instagram and just see all of their pictures. Like, they were private Instagram pages, which was a little odd because I was like, at least one person should like not be private. But yeah. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna actually do this. So I reached out to them again and I was like, how can I purchase these wigs? And they told me how, and they told me I could use Cash App. So I went to Cash App, and Cash App would not let me send them these payments. And it was a little odd because like Cash App usually does not do that. It didn't faze me that much in the beginning because it did it once to me with someone I was trying to send money to that I knew was legit, because like I knew her because she does my hair. I have a personal Cash App, and then I have a Cash App for people who are my makeup clients. So I tried to use that Cash App, still didn't work. So I was like, do you know any other way that I could send it? And she said this app called Venmo. I hadn't heard of it before, but apparently a lot of my friends and people that like I knew used that app. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll use it. That worked after a while. It took a couple tries, and I think it was just because of my internet that it was not working initially. But it ended up working, and boom, payments sent. Psych! I thought that they were going to start working on my wigs, and then in a couple weeks, like, I would receive them. That wasn't the case. Grab your wigs. Don't let them go flying because it's about to get crazy. So, I got, like, a DM or something from the company, and they were like, my Venmo account has been frozen for some odd reason. You may need to contact them to see like where your money is. So I was kind of confused. I was like, what do you mean like your account got frozen or whatever? And so I reached out to the company, and they were like, oh, we're refunding you your money or whatever. We don't really know what happened. So that was a little odd. That was kind of like, okay, like a red flag, like, okay. So when I got my money back, like I told the girl, I was like, I got my money back, but I think I'm just gonna like chill for a little bit and just like kind of like think of what I want to do next. So they were okay with that. And so then I thought about it, and I was like, okay, maybe I should not get that many wigs, because at the time I was gonna get 6 wigs for like $450, no, $475. And to me that was like a steal, but it might have just been too good to be true. So I ended up not sending her that much money. So then I was trying to do like a 2 wig deal, like 2 wigs for like $250, something around that. I'm not 100% sure what the prices were anymore, but I tried to do that, and I don't know, like it just like, it was just getting a little sketchy, but she seemed really legit. So I was just like, maybe it was just like a weird thing with like the company or whatever, like maybe something was just like wrong with her account. So I was like, is there any other way that I can send it? And I think at this point we tried to use Apple Pay, or no, we went back to using Cash App. So we tried to use Cash App again and just split the payments in half. So I would send her one and then send her the other half. And we also tried it so that she could try to ask me for it, and then I would send it to her. Like, she would request it. So she requested one payment, and it went through. So I was like, okay, great, finally, we finally got a payment to go through. Tried it again, and it would not work. She did have Apple Pay, so I was like, oh, I didn't even think of Apple Pay. Like, we can just do that. So we did that. It went through. Perfect. Everything was good. I was like, finally, I'll be able to get my wigs. Everything will be good. Like, I will be able to be done with this company. Like, I will have my wigs. Everything will be straight. Not yet. Oh my gosh, it did not end. So a couple days later, I got a notification on my wallet from Apple, and it said that the payment that I was trying to send the company did not go through. Like, it was canceled or something like that. So I was like, what in the world is going on? So I like DM'd her, and at this point I was a little aggravated because I was like, why does this keep happening? Like, something must really be up. And at that point I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. Like, just give me my money back, and like, we'll be done with this, because I just was over it. So Apple refunded me the money that I had sent her because it just did not go through. And the money through Cash App the way Cash App is set up, once you send money to someone and they get it, you can't get it back unless you request it and they send it back. So I said to the girl, like, can I just get a refund or whatever? And she said she didn't do refunds. But when I first started to work with her, there was nowhere on her page that she said that she did not do refunds. Until after I started working with her and she made a post that she did not do refunds, which I felt like was a little weird. So like I mentioned that and I was like, you didn't post that until after I started doing business with you, so I don't think that that should apply to me. But she said that it was her company, she could do what she wanted to do within her company and whatever. So I was like, okay, like this lady is trying to steal my money and she's not trying to get it back, so what can I do? So I tried to reach out to Cash App, but it was just a little difficult because the way they were, I just could not find anywhere on their stuff for me to like actually like be able to email them or anything like that. And I ended up finding it, but by the time I found it, it was a little too late for me to like try to reach out to Cash App. So I asked the girl, I was like, okay, well, if I cannot get a refund, can I just like, you know, can we just like make an arrangement? Like, can I get something else for the money? And so I gave her a couple ideas, and every single idea that I gave her, she turned it down. So at this point, I was like, okay, like she really is not looking to do business with me anymore. Like she just is trying to take my money. But to me, it was not my fault that the money and everything was not going through, because I use those apps like a lot. I use Cash App a lot, and every single time it works perfectly fine. I use Apple Pay. Every single time it works perfectly fine. So I was just a little confused as to why it wasn't working for her. And the only reason that I could think of was because she might have had fraudulent stuff going on with her accounts or whatever. At this point, I tried to like get her to send me the money back. She did not want to do that. I tried to get other stuff for the amount of money that she had, and she was not looking to do that. So I like didn't respond to her for about a day, and then the next day she had this bundle deal up or whatever. So I was like, how about I just do that? It wasn't what I wanted, but I was willing to settle just so that all of that would be over. And I asked her to send me a picture of the bundles, and if she could hold them when she sent me the picture, so that I would know that everything was legit before I sent her any more money. And she went off. She was not trying to do that. She was like, basically stop messaging me or whatever. And so I was like, this is the worst customer service ever. Like, you're not supposed to act like that with your clients. Like, even if things are a little like messed up or whatever, you're not supposed to act like that. So it was just a little weird, but at the end of the day, I had to go and handle whatever I had to handle because she was not giving me my money back. And I was like, this is actually like crazy. Like, I would have just gave somebody their money back, because like if I can't help you with what you need help with, I would have just gave you your money back and been done with the whole thing. But like, I don't know, it was just a really, really, really rough, weird experience. Like, I wish that on no one, because like, who wants to lose money? No one, because like when you're broke, it's a joke. Like, you really don't want to lose money. Like, you need your money. So that really did suck. But I mean, I kind of did learn, like, you can't do business with everyone. Like, you kind of have to just like turn some things down. You have to be like, no honey, you don't need those wigs. You can get those wigs in another way. I mean, hey, things happen, but that happened to me. And hopefully it does not happen to any of you. Hopefully this story tells you guys, don't order anything from an Instagram person that you don't think is legit. If they don't have a freaking blue mark or whatever, don't get anything from them unless they're really legit. Unless like they can like really prove that their company is legit, do not get anything from them. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking thirsty. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And I hope that this story time like really helped you guys. And yeah, I have really been enjoying doing these story times and things like that. If you want more videos like this, of course not of me getting scammed, because I don't want that to happen again, then give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, tell your friends, tell your family to come and watch my videos. And I will see you guys back again with another video. Bye guys!
I still see your shadows in my room. back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you.